Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series getting you the absolute most from the Fashion Report minigame when judging begins on a Friday. This is week 99, and this time the film is Silk for the Road. The clues include silken things for helm, act on globally for your chest, sleight of hand for legs, and ride the tides for feet. In this video, we'll have a 100 score, an 80 with only dies, and the easiest possible 80 for your 60,000 MGP with very low cost items. So without further ado, this is what I did for 100 score. First of all, I equipped the Songbird hat. This used to be part of the Little Ladies Day event in 2017. If you don't have this, then you can get it on the Mog Station as part of that set. This also means that the Royal Seneschal's chapeau, also from that event, and also the Mog Station version for the male characters among you, will also work for gold as well. Other alternatives include the Weathered or normal Even Star hat, which is bought for 30 allied seals from a hunt vendor, the Shire Philosopher's hat, which is for 245 elegant tombstones, the Plague Bringer's hat and Plague Doctor's hat from St. Marciani's Arboretum, and Pharos Sirius Hard Mode. All of those items will work for gold rating this week. For the chest then, I went with the Valerian Dark Priest top. This is the one that pretty much dropped for me, so it's the one I went with. So basically any of these chest pieces will work from the last boss of Castrum Urbania. This is a dungeon inside Stormblood, so if you're having trouble unsinking this on your own, just make sure you pick up a friend. It will drastically reduce the time you spend in here, but of course you can run these unsynced and blow through them as fast as you physically can, and you're just looking for a chest piece off the last boss. Ideally any of the Valerian Dark Priest top, so the caster top, the healer top, or the aiming top would be your best bets. The rest are going to cause problems for you in the next slot. And speaking of legs, I went with the Rainbow Slops of Casting. Now you can go for the Rainbow Slops of Aiming, Casting, or Healing. All three of those work because they have the same visual properties. You can actually buy these from a vendor, nor lays in the pillars, so in the Jeweled Grosier, off the Disciple of Magic tab of her vendor option. Under level 50 you can get this for just under 11,000 gil, which is significantly cheaper than you would find on the market board, I can assure you. So this is why we pretty much chose one of the aiming, casting, or healing chest pieces from Castrum Urbania earlier. And finally, for the boot slot, I went with the Thair Zori. This is from the Moonfire Thair 2017 event, or again you can get this from the Mog Station if you don't have that. Alternatively, however, you can go into the Shisui of the Violet Tide Stormblood dungeon, and basically any of the boots inside the Shisui of the Violet Tides will work. But obviously, again, if you're going for 100, you're probably going to want to get aiming, casting, or healing boots. And that's pretty much the 100. It's not particularly difficult. It's as difficult as you personally make it. It didn't take me too long to get the chest piece that I wanted from Castrum Urbania, but this might not be for everyone. So this might be a week where you want to go for 80 instead. Speaking of 80, here's an 80 with just dies. So this week we need to dye our weapon jet black, our helm jet black, our chest piece chestnut brown, our gloves jet black, and our legs storm blue, and finally our boots need to be rust red. If you have a piece of gear equipped in every slot and you dye your left side completely with those dyes, you will be guaranteed an 80 score. However, there is obviously 3 jet black dyes there, which is going to run you up some gil. So without further ado, here is the easy 80. So dye any chest piece in the game chestnut brown dye, then equip yourself some Rainbow Slops of Aiming, Casting, or Healing, leave those undyed, and then dye any boots in the game rust red dye. Have those 3 items equipped, so we have chestnut brown dye on our chest piece, any chest piece, we have the Rainbow Slops of Aiming, Casting, or Healing in our leg slot, and once again we have rust red dye on any boots in the game. Make sure you have every slot filled on your character sheet for this to work, and you're guaranteed an 80 score, which is the best possible solution for your maximum MGP with very little guild cost, and obviously 60,000 MGP just for equipping one item and dying 2 others isn't too difficult. So hopefully this helped. There will be a link to the Reddit thread as usual in the description for all of the theory crafting each and every week. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time.